A girl made a video saying if you're really strict with what color you get on your toes, like super strict, you only get white or you only get French tip, it's because it's for the male gaze. Could not agree more, because that used to be me. I used to strictly get white for years. Not another color touched my toe for years. And then I tried something new, French tip, because that was sexy too. And you can say, oh, I get this from me, I think it's cute. Shut up. Let's dig deeper. Because when I was like in middle school, elementary, whatever, I used to try so many colors because there are so many colors other than white. But once I started dating, that's when I started getting only white on my toes, and I really didn't even like think anything of it. And then I got older, started only getting French tip, didn't really think anything of it. It was just routine. Whatever man I was messing with at the time would always compliment me on my toes. You know how it goes. And then something switched. I tried pink. Bomb. I tried butter yellow. Bomb. I tried black. Bomb. So take this as your sign to try some new colors, because at the end of the day, men go for anything. So you might as well do what you want to do.
Here's some inside information from Betty Crocker. It's the most exciting thing you can do with the inside of a cake. Introducing the Betty Crocker Bacon Film.
This is definitely like selective hearing, because I clarified what I meant in the video itself, but also in the comments. And the proof of that is the fact that a bunch of people were able to understand where I was coming from. In case this is not like actually selective hearing and you really believe this is my stance, let me try to re-explain. It's not the fact that you are painting your toes. It's not the fact that you're taking care of your feet. I encourage everyone to take care of yourself head to toe, and I really mean that. Like, take care of your hair, take care of the skin on your face, on your body, on your feet. Be moisturized, like, treat yourself well, okay? And it's not the fact that you're choosing neutral colors itself. It's the fact that you're picking those neutral colors because men have vocalized they like them and they think it's sexy, and then proceeding to brag about your feet, talk about your feet, bring it up like it's this positive attribute about you. The whole time it's your feet. Like, it's feet at the end of the day, you guys. It's feet. And a lot of people also think I'm like, I don't know, ignorant, or like I live under a rock and I don't know that a foot fetish is a thing. I know a foot fetish is a thing. I know there is a such thing as a foot kink. The part that I'm talking about that reads off a little weird to me is like bringing people into your like kink in conversation, even though they're not like coming into bed with you. You know what I mean? Like it would be like the same effect as like a woman I'm just like friends with talking to me about her feet and talking about how dainty and precious and small and soft her feet are. I'd start feeling a little uncomfortable. Like, good for you. I really don't want to hear about your kinks. I feel like that's okay to say. I don't really feel like we need to all be lumped into people's kinks. Also, I do just want to say this. You brought up me getting my nails done. This argument doesn't really hold because, as I've already clarified, I don't think it's inherently male-centered to do your toes. I do also paint my toes. I do get my feet done. I like taking care of my feet. But if you really want to go down this route, the reason that hands and feet aren't on the same tier is because men have somehow managed to only sexualize feet as of right now. Although I'm sure there is some strange men out there who are like nutting to pictures of your hands. But it's mostly feet right now. But I will say, give it another 10 years. I'm sure hands will be a part of that conversation. I will also try to insert like maybe a couple screenshots or like a video recording of like, if you look up pretty toes or pretty feet on Spotify, there's actually like lots of songs and searches that pop up for it. So if that's not proof, then I don't know what is. Another thing, this is it's not really off topic, but it's kind of an extension of this whole conversation. Someone said they don't see a problem with like doing stuff for the like gender that you're attracted to. Honestly, I agree with you. I really don't see that as an inherent issue, which is why I said this is kind of like a non-issue. It's just something I connected the dots with in my brain, because it was something I was thinking about a lot, but I couldn't quite put together. And I didn't say that it was inherently good or bad. Like, I don't see a problem with trying to impress the gender that you're attracted to. I just have a personal problem with it when it becomes the focal point of your life. Like, I genuinely believe women don't actually, like, a lot of women have not sat back and had this conversation with themselves, like, where they're being really honest and evaluating the things that they do and wondering if it's stuff they do because they want to, or if it's stuff that they've almost been coerced to do without even realizing it, because they're trying to come off as attractive to men. And again, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. Like, there's lots of stuff that we as women do for our partners that it's because we love them and we want them to find us attractive. I just don't want that to be what I live for. Like, feet is just one part of that conversation. There's lots of stuff. If you really want to go to the, I guess, like, if you want to see how far this conversation can go, we can even look at stuff like sex positions. Like, lots of positions in sex are not even favorable to women by any means. Like, they're uncomfortable. It's not pleasurable. It's purely performance. It's purely something that has derived from porn. And it's performance-based. It's not about actually experiencing intimacy with your husband or your boyfriend or whatever. I'm not going to open that can of worms. It's just something I've been thinking about.
So a creator said that if you are super particular and specific about what color you get on your toes, that it's for the male gaze. And of course, that's not the situation for all, but it is for some. Everybody knows that the rappers and men talk about women having white toes. We know that. We know how they praise the white toes and white toes for the hoes and all of that. So yes, in a sense, I think there are some women painting their toes white to appeal to men. Yes, true. But not all, of course, if you want to say so.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
Twice here in the past couple days, I have seen two men make videos talking about how they would like to see women get rid of wearing the white toenail polish this summer. Now, that's very nice that this is a recommendation coming from the male species and everything like that, but I want y'all to know that the white toenail polish was not a chosen thing for y'all. This was just a trend thing that a lot of girls were doing. We were doing the French toenails, you know what I'm saying? And then it got to be the white full toenail, and it was just cute, right? I even did it for a long time. It was super cute. But what he's trying to say is it's played out. He's trying to say, like, it's played out, and this summer, can we get us ladies to wear colorful toenail polish? And you know, it had me thinking for a second, because first of all, us women don't listen to what men are telling us to do. We do our own thing, and as it comes to us and stuff like that, if other girls like it, they're gonna do it too, right? It's a trendy thing. You know, if one girl does it, another girl does it, and it looks nice, that's how we do it. We're not doing it for y'all, we're doing it for us. Our fingernails, whatever it is and stuff like that, we're not doing it for y'all. But thanks for the recommendation. Anywho, let me get back to what I was saying. So that's cool that these men are out here like, hey, no more white toenail polish and stuff like that. Nice and stuff like that. Like, I was doing the white toenail polish for a good minute and stuff like that. And, you know, it just had me thinking, and I thought to myself, you know what, last year I decided, you know, I'm a type of person that doesn't like to do stuff for too long that everybody else is doing. I like to like switch it up and do something different, because I don't like continuous trends constantly. Like, it's cool if I jump on with it, or maybe, you know, whether or not, whatever it's going on, it's like that, but I like to like switch it up. So I actually recently just painted my toes, and they was like light purple, and I was like, oh my god, I'm loving this purple. It's so cute and so Eastery and stuff like that. But last year I told myself I don't want to do white toenails. And it's so interesting how a couple guys are out here saying they don't want no white toes no more. But anywho, this is just a random thought. I thought I'd let y'all ladies know that supposedly two men on here, I don't know if they've all got together in a meeting or a seminar or something like that and came to the conclusion that they don't like white toenails. But just so y'all ladies know, do what you want to do. It doesn't matter if you want white toes, colorful toes, red toes, whatever you want. The French girl, whatever you do, ladies, do it for yourself. But the men are saying they want the colors to come back, and you know what, I'm bringing the colors back too, because you know what, I'm loving the colors. I'm doing all different colors this summer, so y'all do what you want to do. Love y'all.
I smell a little crack in you.
So let me get this straight, right? So some woman went on TikTok, and a lot of women, and I'm talking about a variety of ethnicities, got up in arms. Some, you know, I guess agreed, other ones didn't agree, however it basically works with women. And the main talking point is that the reason why women get their nails painted white is because it's male-centered. It's because men want them to get their nails painted white. I could have sworn, aren't women the same demographic that normally state that whenever they get anything done, it doesn't matter if it's their hair, their nails, their dress, whatever it is, we don't notice? So how in the blue hell is it men's fault that you guys are sitting up there getting white toenails and all this other type of stuff? One of the women sat up there and listed, she was like, yeah, you got the rappers and the other men. No, just specifically state that the men that you pay attention to, the men that you worship, the men that you idolize are the main men that are specifically saying these things. Every other dude, every normal dude directly out here, it doesn't really care. Like, if your feet and hands are basically done, that's great. That is awesome. You are a woman, and realistically just should be like that. It looks nice, right? But don't try to sit up there and pin this directly on us. That makes no sense. I'm not, again, a lot of times guys are just sitting idly by, and we're just minding our own business. We're just doing whatever it is that we are all doing. So it could be something dealing with like the yard. Maybe you got some dudes doing some plumbing, some roofing, some concrete work, some, 9-to-5 job, 12-hour shift somewhere, a double shift somewhere, working on the car, having some beers, going to guys are doing a variety of things, right? Minding their own business. And we come to this conversation where men are at fault for whatever magical reason. Like, this doesn't make any sense, because I'm trying to figure out, I'm a guy. I'm trying to figure out at what point in time did I ever sit up there and I'm talking, like, even back in high school, I'm trying to figure out at what point did I ever try to tell a girl or whatnot during the time, like, yo, I need you to paint your toenails white. Like, yeah, that's ultra attractive if you paint them bad boys white. Yeah, that's the style right there. I can't give you nothing. I can't give you nothing at all, because I didn't care. As long as your feet were not looking jacked, I didn't care. I didn't care. Like, you did the upkeep and whatnot, or whatever. Hey, we're good. You know, that's all that mattered. Now, the other thing that I want to go directly into is something very specific, right? And there's a woman at the tail end. That video I made sure to put directly there because I love the point that she made, right? She specifically, and this is a woman, and she's on TikTok, right? Women are on TikTok, on a lot of these social media platforms. Don't let people play you. A lot of women are on social media. So women can sit up there and respond. TikTok get like billions of people or whatnot or whatever. 500 million, let's say 250 to 500 million people daily or whatever it is on TikTok, right? So you got all of these people, you know, directly on TikTok, and especially a lot of women. That woman specifically stated that women do not do things for men, right? If women decide, if one woman basically says something, other women are going to follow what other women do, because women think in groups, right? That's what she said. Again, don't get mad at me. Go back and listen to what it is that she stated. I'm just reading directly in between the lines, right? And she's vocally said, like, yeah, if the girl is directly out there, you know, somebody did it, and we all, you know, with the general consensus think that is good, we're all going to sit up there and follow and do the exact same thing. So man, it's great that you got your opinion, but we don't care, because we don't do things for you, right? We do a multitude of things, and these things don't have anything to do with you. So for the men out there, I want you to realize and understand, because Nicki Minaj said the exact same thing. She said that if women go out there and get their eyelashes, they do their makeup, they do lipstick, they get dressed up a certain type of way, if they get their bodies done, it doesn't matter if it's Botox, it doesn't matter if it's lip fillers or injections or stuff into their cheeks, doesn't matter if it's breast augmentation, getting fat around the stomach, butt augmentation, any work that a woman basically does on her body, she does not do that for men. She does that for other women, and because other women say so. I just want for a lot of guys to understand. Want for a lot of guys to understand. Remember, women don't do things for us. So the next time you sit up there and see a woman that looks nice outside, always remind yourself, a woman did that for other women. Because other women online sat up there and said, like, hey, you'll look great if you put on this type of makeup. You'll look great if you put on this type of hair. You'll look great if you get this breast augmentation. If you have the fat around your stomach basically gone. You'll look great if you sit up there and get your butt. Remember, they do all of these things for other women, and for the approval and the appreciation of other women, and for the validation from other women. They do none of these things for men at all. So I just want to make that very clear. So don't ever out here let any of these women try to blame you for any of the things that they decide to sit up here and do, because far too many times I have done videos and I've heard people try to tell me that, oh, you know, women go out there and get their bodies done and they're dying on these tables because men are no. This don't got nothing to do with me. This don't got nothing to do with men. But let me be more specific, and this is what I would like a lot of women to do. If you're going to specifically say that men are at fault for something, say the specific men that you are looking up to, idolizing. A lot of women will get things done because the men that they follow, right? It could be a rapper, it could be an entertainer, whatnot, or whatever. They could follow those guys and look at the woman that they are attracted to. So within that, because they're attracted to that guy, they're trying to do this thing where they're bringing in this type of energy. Like, okay, well, if I model myself after this woman, then, you know, somehow, some way, I'm going to just, you know, be directly in this guy's life. I'm going to be directly next in line to be directly with the quote unquote dream guy and all this other type of stuff. So like I said before, no, Men ain't out here sitting up there telling women. Another woman specifically stated that she only saw 2 men make videos about this, because in general, men don't care. We just don't. Like I said, if your feet and hands look nice, that's great. That's a plus. That's all we care about. Colors and everything, that's for y'all. That's what you doing, because you wearing it every single day. If I go and get my hair cut, I'm not going to get it cut because of a woman, because women are online sitting up there saying, oh yeah, these are nice haircuts. Man, I don't care about this. I gotta wear this every single day. It's like I'm picking something that I like myself, that I want to see directly on me every single day. When I wake up, when I look in the mirror, when I dress up, and all this other type of stuff. I could care less. I could care less. Just saying that. Like I said before, that's some crazy work out here though, but it'd be like that. And also, we're not out here, for guys, we're not out here getting haircuts for the appreciation of other guys directly out here. We're not doing it. Like, yeah, a group of guys basically set up and said like, yo, this haircut, this hairstyle is dope. It's like, yeah, we should all sit up there. No. No, we're not doing that. That makes no type of sense at all. That just means that you got a group of men that are followers. That is bad. Like it's cool, like in certain aspects, to be a follower, where it's like, all right, somebody creating a business, somebody's getting money, getting rich. All right, cool. You want to be a follower in that sense? That's great. Somebody's getting education, higher learning stuff. All right, cool, great. Right, building up stuff, helping out the community. Okay, cool, great. But when it deals with like some basic stuff that don't even really matter in a long scheme of things, like, yeah, that's not good. It's not good at all. But anyway, that's just me. Like I said, I just wanted to do this video because it was a lighter video, and I just found this, hugely hilarious at how stupid this is. Because like I said before, I swear to you, it's always something new. Every single day, it's always something new. But let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.